Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Say something.
You are so great.
Jess and Ty on 1580 103.3 WPKY, worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
1580 103.3 WPKY 602 with Tess and Ty at WPKY.
We're in Princeton, Kentucky.
Good morning.
Yep, good morning. It is a Thursday.
Yes, it is a Thursday. We got over the hump day, though. That's good.
31 if you're just stepping out. Little bit of light little dusting of frost out there on the car.
Not
some
much.
places, so not a whole lot.
It's going to be milder today, high around 58, so that's not bad either. I mean, I'll take that any day. We're not talking about snow or really frigid temperatures or anything like that. Some few clouds here and there in 58.
Not yet, anyway.
So,
yeah.
Shh.
I saw the S word in the forecast down the way.
No.
I did.
We won't talk about the S word.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dirty word. Yep. We've got Superintendent Nate Huggins here this morning. He's not going to want to hear about
Good morning.
that snow either, are you?
No, I don't like the snow.
Dirty word.
I just wish that the Lord he has the ability to go ahead and just put it on the grass only and keep it off the road.
That's right.
But I think He does that to build to test our faith and our ability to handle situations in at different times.
I gotcha. Yeah. I agree. Hang on. I'm going to fix your microphone.
My mic?
Yeah.
How about, is that better?
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Well, we wanted to address the situations this week. Of course, Caldwell County Schools has had some turmoil this week, and some confused parents and grandparents and people in the community and concern. And we thought, maybe before they ever get on the bus this morning, before, when the parents are getting up, maybe give you a chance to come in and address the parents and address the situation, because we did have another situation yesterday.
Yeah, well, we've had two kids here recently that this week that have made bad choices. They're not bad kids. They just didn't do the right thing. And what I'm so thankful for is that our administration at the high school, Ms. Christy Phelps and the SRO, Nate Herron, they took immediate action on both situations. And both situations were dealt with by our local police station and Chief King and his force that got on it right at the time of notification and came to a quick resolution. And both of those individuals were placed in detention. And I'm just so thankful that we have that built in our system right now, because we practice situations that in our school buildings to be sure that if we do have somebody that came to school that was not ready or brought a weapon to school, we're ready to deal with that situation, even though it's unfortunate.
Now, the situation yesterday was, about
2:55, a student made a threat about a weapon. Coming to school, and the principal and the vice principal and the SRO took immediate action. They notified the kid that already got on a bus already by the time that all the information came together, and they got a hold of the police station, the SRO and assistant principal, and they went to the house to get the young man, and they brought him back to the police station, and I think he was already in confinement at 5:30 last night. I believe that's when I got the message.
And when a child, I know there's a lot of questions there as far as what the method is or what is the cycle. When you receive a threat or concern, we actively, I don't care who it's from. It could be from my son or your child. It really doesn't make a difference. We have to investigate that situation based on the complaint, and we're going to do that. We don't, regardless of the child. I mean, if they're well known and they're top in their class, if they make that complaint, they're going to get the same rigorous investigation as the two kids this week. And because our society, unfortunately, over the last 20 years, that's what's come about, and we can't take anything lightly anymore. And that's what we've done. I mean, we had the fortunate opportunity to listen to the principal from Columbine High School, which happened about 20 years ago. And he was at a law conference at Bowling Green, Kentucky in November. And he said if you would have looked at the two kids that did what they did in Columbine, said these two kids are going to do this in 2 weeks, I would have said you're absolutely crazy. Those two kids are right on line. They do everything right. They're scholars in our school. They would not. They come from two great families. Wouldn't do it, but they did do it. So you just don't know. So that's the reason everybody across our great state and our nation has to take
every situation seriously and investigate it to make sure that the facts are the facts and take the appropriate action.
Now, in your opinion, as far as everybody going to school today,
We're
everything
in
is good?
We're in good shape. Like I said, the student in question was 18. He is lodged in our local facility here at Princeton. I don't know when he'll see the judge. It may be a week or two. Don't know, based on what the docket is. Since he's 18, they'll treat that a little bit differently. I thought the student that went to McCracken Detention Center, I think he went to court yesterday. I haven't got the feedback from what happened in court there yesterday, but he's not back in school. They're both suspended from school, so we're going to take it serious, and there's going to be a consequence for when you don't do the right thing, especially when you threaten the lives of others.
But safe to get on the bus this morning.
It's safe to get on a bus. Please get on a bus. We're not going to take your kid's going to be in great shape when they get on our bus. Safety is our number one concern. That and teaching them the best education we can teach them. They're right there neck and neck. But the safe environment for our faculty and staff and our students is our top priority, and we're going to take every situation seriously, regardless of who the kid is. If he comes from a great family, and my son wouldn't do that, well, every son has the potential to make the wrong choice, and these two kids unfortunately did.
Well, we appreciate you coming in this morning and talking to us. We wanted to, kind of let parents know before school started, before the bus ran, kind of what happened and where we stood this morning, and we appreciate it.
We are absolutely in great shape. Please put your child on the bus this morning. We've got a few more days till Christmas. I mean, we're getting out. The 20th is the last day of school. Please, we're trying to get ready for some finals for the this semester for the high school. So please send your kids to school so they don't get behind. There's no threat at the school this morning for your child, based on the situations that happened yesterday. So please put your kids on the bus and get them ready so we can give them the best education we can give them. Life is good, and we have a great faculty and staff. We have a great school system, and please, we're going to take care of your children. Send them to our school, please.
And there are precautions that are set in place.
There are any complaint that's made, we're going to look into it to the nth degree. We really are. We're not going to say, oh, he won't do that. He's just blowing steam. There's no steam that's blown anymore that's not looked at. You just can't turn your head to it. And when kids make those statements, we're gonna look into it, and there's going to be a consequence for it.
Well, again, we appreciate you coming in this morning, and I know it's early for you.
Oh, that's okay. I've been on the bus. I told you earlier I was on the bus with Mr. McAllister since he just took over transportation. And we thought it was best to go out and ride every route with our drivers to see what they're faced with in the morning, to be sure that we're safe as we can be with those kids, picking them up at the bus stop, that maybe we should pick them up at a different location because we're around a curve or right at the top of a hill. So we're looking at everything, and maybe be able to look at bus routes that we cross over to see if we can do things smarter and save our tax dollars. So we're doing everything we can to make sure that we're hitting on all cylinders in every area that we're responsible for to take care of our kids.
Well, and again, we've got basketball games and that sort of thing this week as well, and everything's good there as well.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good. I mean, unfortunately we lost a 2-pointer to Lyon County with the boys the other night, but the girls brought home a victory. We just didn't hit our free throws. If you don't hit free throws, when I played basketball in high school, if we didn't hit our free throws in the ball game, if we shot 95%, we had 5. The next practice, we had 5 suicides at the end of practice.
Whew.
If we were 90%, we had 10. I mean, it paid us to take our time on the foul line. So, I mean, we shot about a 98%. We had averaged about 2 suicides a practice for not hitting our free throws. So,
Coach Freilich was all about the quarter stops.
Yeah.
That was the ones that we had to do.
I just want to tell the parents that are listening this morning, please, your child, son or daughter is safe. Please put them on the bus. We have great administrators in all our buildings, and their number one priority is making sure your child has a safe environment to get their education. And we're going to investigate everything that takes place, regardless of who makes that comment. We just have to pray for the 2 that made the wrong decision this week and move forward.
Again, we sure do appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you. I really do. I mean, this is a great venue to let the public know what's going on in our school system, and I appreciate all that you do to do that. Thank you.
Well, have a great Thursday, or at least rest of the week. We've got a lot of festivities going on this week to kind of perk up the end of our week, maybe.
We do have, we're meeting with a corporation this afternoon at the high school about the no smoking policy, and they were going to bring us some signs for our schools, and that'll be at 2:30 this afternoon. So Audrey's going to be up there too, and he said, no, it's not going to be Audrey, it's going to be Sarah. Sarah's going to be up there to cover the story and to put it in the paper, but it's going to be a great. We have some kids involved in that. The SWAT team at the high school is going to be involved in that, and Miss Phelps, and we're looking forward to getting those no smoking signs for our school system.
Moving forward, onward, and upward.
Moving forward, onward, and upward.
That sounds good to me.
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness.
Hey, I like that. Hey, it's 6:13, and of course, some decent weather for you today, Ty. Have you looked at the radar? What do you think?
Nothing on the radar.
That sounds good to me.
The forecast says pretty clear. So, and it's going to be a great day as far as temperature-wise, too. We're going to see highs maybe hitting 60. And looking good out there. 31 as you head out, though. A little bit of frost out there. Not a lot. You may have to warm your car up just a little bit. So.
All right. Well, stick around at 6:13 in Tess and Ty and 1580 103.3 WPKY.
I'm Rolly Fortner, member of Central Presbyterian Church. In the Gospel of John, faith is not